Alrighty, good morning fellow yogis. Day 3, let's go. So let's start at the top of our mat. Arms at our side. We're going to take a nice big inhale, taking our hands above head, connecting at the top. Exhale, lowering them down past the midline. Hands back to our side. We're going to sweep up on an inhale, take our gaze between our hands. We're going to exhale, we're going to fold forward. We're hinging at our hips. Bend the knees if you need to. Inhale, hands to knees, flat back. We're going to find the floor with our hands. We're going to step back to a high plank. We're going to shift forward slightly on an inhale. If you need to, take the knees down. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog or cobra. Exhale, back to your downward dog. Breathe, connect. It is all about controlling, having controlled breath and movement. Feeling what is going on in the self, paying attention, moving, enjoying the movements. Interpreting the poses, how your body is going to interpret the poses. Never take it too serious. All right, let's walk our feet back up between our hands, hands to knees, flat back. Exhale, fold forward, drop the head. Nice big inhale, up, hands connecting at top. And we're coming back down to our side. All right, we'll do one more round. We'll go nice and quick. Inhale up. Exhale, bring the hands down. Past the midline, back to our side. Sweep up on an inhale. Take the gaze back, bend the back. Exhale, fold forward, hinge at our hips. Inhale, hands to knees, flat back. Find the floor with our hands. Step back to our high plank. Shift forward slightly. Take the knees down if you need to. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, back to your downward dog. And then in our downward dog, we're going to tap the mat. So we're going to tap the mat with our knees. So tap and come back up. Let's go 3 more. Tap, come back up. And tap, come back up. 1 more. And tap, come back up. Lovely. Now we slowly walk our feet back up between our hands. Hands to knees, flat back. Exhale, we fold forward, we drop our head. We inhale, bring our hands above head, back to our side. Alrighty, we're going to find our yogi squat. So let's take our stance about mat width apart. So we're going to come down to our yogi squat. Bring those elbows into those inner knees and we're just pushing those out. We're going to go from side to side. We're rocking our squat. Take the knees and move them round. Find the movements you're able to take on. Keep practicing and you'll eventually get there. Do what your body will allow. Work with it. Do it daily and you'll be amazed at how much more mobile you will become. Right, let's push out those knees. We're going to do some arm raises. We're going to create a Y with our arms. So we're going to inhale. And then on our exhale, we're going to lift up our arms and create a Y. Inhale, push out those knees with the elbows. Exhale. Lift up the arms. Inhale, bring them back. Exhale. Inhale, bring them back. Push out those knees. Exhale. Let's go 1 more. Inhale. And exhale. Bring the elbows back in, pushing out those knees. Arms are locked, hands are locked. Go from side to side. Let's take our hands to the mat, lift up that butt, shake her out. We're going to come up with our hands and find our downward dog. Right-o. So from our downward dog, we're going to step our right foot and we're going to take it just outside of that right hand. We're going to take our hands just ahead of us. So our palms are just above the toes and we're going to dip our elbows. You can take the knee down if you'd like. Let's go 5. So inhale. Then we exhale, we're going to dip our elbows to where they'll go. Inhale up, exhale, dip. 2, 3, 4. One more. Last one, and up. Bring those hands back in line with that foot. And we're going to bring it back. Find our downward dog again. Rearrange the way you need to. And then we're going to take that left foot and bring it just outside that left hand. Again, finding our lizard. Taking the hands just ahead of us. And we're going to dip our elbows. So again, if you need to take that knee down, take the knee down. We're going for 5. Inhale. Exhale. Where you can. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. 2 more. And then we come back to our downward dog. Stretch her out. And now we're going to find our high plank. So we find our high plank. And we're going to do some pigeon switches. So nice, strong high plank. We're going to bring our right knee behind our right wrist. We're going to drop to a half pigeon. Tuck the toes, raise the knee, come back to a high plank. We're going to try and keep our arms as straight as we can. So we're just switching from high plank to half pigeon. Dropping the knee, pointing the foot, tucking the toes, lifting the knee, coming back to high plank. Switching over. Nice and controlled movement. One more on each side. Oh, nice. All right. We're going to find our downward dog again. And in this downward dog, we're going to create a little bit of a flow. So we're going to inhale. Coming forward slightly, bend the knees. Come back on the exhale. Lift the butt. Inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, lift the butt. And just find a nice flow of your own. Create the movement, connect the movement with the breath. Whatever works within your body. Nice and strong. And we'll stop. Come back to our high plank. Drop the knees. And we're going to find our butt on the mat. Legs straight out in front, and we're going to do some leg raises. So good core work here. Right, point the toes. We're going to take our fingertips and place them next to our knees. We're going to do, let's go, we'll do 5 per round, 3 rounds. So nice straight legs. So we're lifting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Drop, fold forward, and again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Drop, fold, and again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Drop, fold. Now we're going to try our straddle. So we're going to raise our legs in the straddle position. So taking our feet apart, same thing. And we'll go 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Drop, fold forward, and again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Drop, fold. Last one. Last round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Drop, fold. And then we're gonna smash out some Sphnix push-ups and we're good to go. So let's turn around, find our Sphnix. So we've got our Sphnix. Let's just take a few breaths here. All right, we're going to tuck the toes and we're coming up to a forearm plank. So we're going to do 7 Sphnix push-ups. So what we're going to do is we're going to push on our palms and lift up our elbows. Drop, lift, drop. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Nice. All right, we're going to drop the knees slowly. Let the hips follow. Find our Sphnix again. And then we're slowly going to come down to our mat. Place our forehead on top of our hands stacked. And we've got a reverse Shavasana, face down Shavasana, corpse pose. And we're done. Breathe. See you tomorrow. Namaste, fellow yogis. Have an awesome Wednesday.